Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the University of Virginia and the Cavaliers, where around here they say learning never ends, and they hope to teach a lesson in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cavaliers will kick it away first. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes offense will start this game off. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Reads it, fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Sampson. He's got his man. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Nice move there. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take up.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ohio State, number 13 in the end zone.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker off for the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. A big challenge for both of these quarterbacks, Jesse, is dealing with a ball-hawking free safety on the other side.
Oh, you're right, Reese. QBs better be good with their eyes. Better not stare down wide receivers in this one, because if you float the ball down the middle of the field, that's getting picked.
And these guys are going to be right in the middle of the field, flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
The Cavaliers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
A pickup of 8. Brings up second down.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
To the air, it's Sampson. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quick toss. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
14. Virginia, 0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And the Cavaliers get enough to move the chains. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Hard running there. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. He'll start the return inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they've dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Now on 1st down from the 40. To the air, it's Sampson. They're bringing heat. They're trying to get to it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll try the run, using the spin move. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The Buckeyes are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down right there.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
He's got his man. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Well, the fake caught the defense by surprise, opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or 2 back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block and you bring everybody and you're sending all your resources to get them and you're not covering, this can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play. It actually works.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to pass it on second down. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Looking to pass on second down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And the Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his, and the ball's free deep in his own territory. Kicking team's got it. The Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently, almost every single...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Buckeyes! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That penalty moves the ball back. Replay the down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Turns it loose. And he intercepts it. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Madison. And tackled there by the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Great. He is smashing people. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Now on second and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, time to bust out those cigars, guys, as the clock has hit 0 between Alabama and Tennessee. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Shakes off the defender. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He makes the connection. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I love working the slot receiver. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Madison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Sampson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pulls it in. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exit. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Ohio State 42, Virginia 10.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, running back on the move. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to get to him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. A 1st down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's on target and complete. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it! Touchdown, Ohio State! And the beatdown has ensued. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in the hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So
he lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. 4th down is just another down to these guys. A perfect 4 for 4 so far. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He'll pull it down. Oh, what a move! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jamison. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 3rd and goal from way back there.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with the field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The give to the tailback. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because